Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in the United States. It's in connection with a UK police investigation into a number of alleged sexual offences. British prosecutors said that they were bringing further charges against the brothers, who were arrested by US Marshals in Miami on Saturday, in relation to allegations from 4 additional victims, and are now seeking their extradition. Both brothers have previously denied wrongdoing. Well, in the past hour, we've had a police update on the arrest of the brothers in the US. This is Assistant Chief Constable Karina Thomas from Bedfordshire Police.
In 2024, the CPS authorised 21 charges against Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, following our investigation into allegations of sexual offences dating back to 2012. Following the initial charges being authorised, we have continued to investigate further offences reported to both Bedfordshire Police and Hertfordshire Constabulary. As a result, 38 new charges in total have now been authorised against Andrew and Tristan Tate, bringing the total number of charges faced to 59.
59?
The charges relate to 7 victims, spanning a period from 2010 to 2017.
59 charges?
Our officers have worked closely with the CPS and both national and international law enforcement agencies as part of this complex investigation. I can now confirm that officers from the United States have arrested both Andrew and Tristan Tate in relation to this matter overnight, and they have been detained pending ongoing legal proceedings. We understand the interest that this case will generate. We would urge the public not to speculate and to allow the legal process to be carried out correctly. I want to make it clear, there is no place for male violence against women and girls in our society, and we will continue to work tirelessly to support victims and investigate all reports made to us.
Well, our correspondent Greg Mackenzie has more on those charges.
What did he do?
In terms of the Crown Prosecution Service, they say that Andrew Tate has been charged with 7 additional counts of rape, along with further offences, including alleged sex trafficking and indecent images of a child. Now, Tristan Tate has been charged with 1 count of sexual assault, 2 counts of rape, and 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation.
Greg Mackenzie. Well, the journalist and documentary filmmaker Matt Shea made the 2023 BBC film Andrew Tate, The Man Who Groomed the World. He explained what more we know about the brothers.
Andrew and Tristan Tate are sort of the leaders of what's called the manosphere, which is this kind of movement across the internet and social media that promotes this kind of hyper-masculinity, women being submissive, women being second-class citizens. They openly support these things. They also sell courses online that train young men how to, in their eyes, be better men. However, a lot of those courses also train those young men how to groom women into submission.
How surprising is this latest arrest?
Well, it's surprising because...
Now, do y'all think that these things are real? Do you think that they were just trying to target these people based on the fact that having masculine men around, that's what the world actually needs? But, you know, I guess everyone wants to be Microsoft nowadays. But do y'all think that they did anything wrong? Or is this something like, basically the government gonna charge them whenever they feel like it, or they just gonna have new victims? Or let's not even say victims, because we don't even know that if they're victims or not. They're gonna have new representatives, and we don't know if these people are paid to do these things, to claim these allegations. Because one thing I know, there's 2 things I know for certain is somebody could say that you did something, and they could take you to court. If it's a female involved, 9 times out of 10, if she is lying, she don't get any type of punishment for lying, for dragging you through the whole process, even if you're innocent. And this goes to show that the laws are broken. It's just simple. The laws are broken and need to get refixed. They need to get updated. Most of these laws and statutes was created in a certain environment. Society is in a brand new environment as we speak in 2026. The way people are thinking, the interaction amongst people. Ever since 2020, the world to me is weird, if you ask me. The world is weird, if you ask me. People don't even realize that they're weird. They're stuck on their phones. They don't know how to be they don't know how to be social anymore. People can make up things and run with narratives that don't have to be true, but as long as it's promoted or you have some form of publicity. And these guys, to me, I don't really see them doing anything wrong, but I don't put anything past anybody. I just think that the court system it's a push and pull. They're gonna, based on claims, they're gonna state that you guys did this, you guys did that. His last charges, it was all BS. So I would just assume that these charges are all BS, but it just goes to show this has proved their point. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, it proves their point that masculinity is literally under attack. I don't think that they're the one attacking. I think society itself is attacking what can be the actual solution to what's going on in the world right now. That's just what I think. I think it's a game that they're playing. The government don't like them, or they may be part of the government. We don't know the background information on it. But one thing I can tell you is that something isn't right about this one. 59 new charges. It means that they can bring these things up at any given time. At any given time.
We have to remember, right, that throughout the litany of accusations against the Tate brothers, perhaps the biggest ongoing right now is the Romanian investigation into them. So there are two indictments in Romania. There's one from 2023, which alleges both Andrew and Tristan Tate formed an organized criminal group and did human trafficking and were guilty of rape as well, and a newer investigation involving additional allegations, including trafficking of a minor, sex with a minor, money laundering, witness tampering.
And y'all got to remember that all of these are allegations. But one thing I can say about the media, right, and when they paint a perspective, even if it's allegations against you, the fact that he actually came up and your name is attached to it, you can't change that. The algorithm data is going to link you to these things, even if you're innocent. And to me, it's a class act. It's definitely defamation if they're innocent. It's definitely defamation. But the question is, can you sue the news channels for spreading propaganda or lies, right? Can you sue them for that? And you're going to find out that you can't sue the news channels, the BBCs, the NBCs, all the C's, the CNNs, the Fox 5. They can literally spin up a story. They have enough audience for people to believe the story just for clicks and views. And it don't even have to be the truth. It literally don't have to be the truth. It's a movie that came out like that. I forget the name of the movie, but they show you how they use TV and propaganda to control the masses. And they're doing a wonderful job.
The list goes on. Now, the Tate brothers deny all of these allegations, but that investigation is underway in Romania, and the agreement that the UK had with the Romanian authorities was that they would wait for that investigation to complete and any sentencing to complete before the Tates were then extradited to the UK from Romania. So this has been a bit of a shock because it's changed that, and presumably that's because of this new evidence in which the CPS is actually alleging now, in addition to the charges of sexual aggression, of rape, and of physical abuse that Tate was already facing in the UK, that there are now additional crimes being investigated, which include indecent images of a child, extreme pornography, and so forth, all of which they deny.
Matt, you talked about that